Today we're checking out an excellent builder, excellent location by a golf course. I'll show you that later. They have a model home and some inventory homes we want to check out, including one that was spec to someone else, but they had to pass on it so you can see the savings. That happens sometimes, but there's some upgrades you might want. So let's take a look. All right, so this is one of their models here, the Carolina 4, and they are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the highest you can get this one. So it's gonna have all the bells and whistles, but it's nice to look at. So I wanted to show you. Here we go. So right off the bat, you have kind of this interesting circle rotunda. Is that the word? I don't know. Some interesting things here. So you have this office, kind of the corner entry office. Nice closet there. But yeah, interesting sight lines. I like how different this feels. And over here, it's gonna be the 2-car garage. Right now it's a sales center. Yeah. What I like about Bloomfield is they don't shy away from some of the kind of timeless classic things that work for them, you know? These are spaces that have been thoughtfully crafted and designed and feel like a home. And hopefully you kind of get that sense. All right, and to the right you have what's gonna be your closest bathroom. And it's a decent size. This is also shared by these rooms. You got your Batman room. Your soccer room, both with good sized walk-in closets. And then over here is going to be where your utility is. So if you got 2 boys, that's definitely well thought out to put the laundry by then. That's awesome. What I like about this floor plan is it kind of closes in that it's 2 stories. So you don't really feel that way until you get here. And even then it's not really, you know, obvious and in your face about it. But yeah, nice main area. Nice little cutout there. And once again, this is with all the upgrades. Very beautiful. Corner pantry. Not the deepest, but it'll do. You got plenty of counter space. Window bench, love that. And decent sized patio. Alrighty. Should we head upstairs and then the master? I think so. And at. I don't know what that's for, but this is where this floor plan is awesome because you have this landing desk area. You step up into your media room. It's an actual media room. No windows. That's just nice, you know? Don't want to ruin the carpet lines, you know? Cool bathroom. So yeah, this is where favorite kid lives. Closet 1. Closet 2. Plenty of room. So yeah, if you have a teenage to adult kid, this is where they're gonna stay because they're gonna fight, but they're gonna win. So that is awesome. I wish I had something like that growing up, but let's take a look. We have a beautiful house on a corner lot a 1-story. It's still one of their bigger ones, but just to show you, and I'm gonna tell you now, you can get that one under 500,000. Did I mention we're on a golf course? Like, that's crazy. And then I'll show you one of their biggest options. They can do it as 1-story, but this one's gonna be 2-story with a ton of upgrades. You're gonna wanna see that. So let's go. Alrighty, this is gonna be the Dewberry 3, and it's just under 3,300 square foot and right on this corner lot. So nice location. Let's take a look. Alrighty. Once again, you have kind of that corner office. Ooh, I just cleaned this. It smells clean. Cool little nook. Good spot for kind of a thinner Christmas tree. Yes, I will always compare it to Christmas trees. All right, so this is gonna be your utility. Right off the garage. So this is a 2-car garage. All right. Just look at that kitchen. Nice and open here in the middle. It's got the pot filler already. Wonderful countertops. I like that color. Deeper pantry than the model that we saw. So that'll work. That'll work. Decent sized backyard. Kind of a smaller patio, but it'll do the job. And there's your fireplace. So yeah. I like to show inventory homes just so you know what you can get right now, what actually happens whenever it's finished. That way you're not thrown off by all the furniture and stuff and shiny lights and snacks. Snacks definitely get me. So, all right, so right off of your entertainment area is gonna be this bathroom. And then through these double doors is your master. Another double door into your bathroom. And you got a decent sized closet. And then of course, toilet. All right, let's head upstairs. I don't know if you saw briefly, this one has a balcony. So I'm gonna go out there and show you your view. You can kind of see the golf course from this one. So that's kind of cool. Always love a good open staircase with some windows. Yeah, here's your landing. You can put it in a desk right there. That'd be nice. But here's your balcony area. Love that. And then with Texas, you sometimes get some spiders. That got me. That scared me. There's my head for reference. But yeah, you got that beautiful golf course over there. So yeah, let's head on inside. Yeah, it just keeps going. So let's start with this first room. Double doors again. And they have their ensuite. Or is this Jack and Jill? I think this is Jack and Jill. Light switches everywhere. Good closet. Toilet. Yep, this is Jack and Jill. Another vanity. Yeah, decent sized rooms. You got higher ceilings. I'd say that's probably 9 foot. Good sized closet. And this will be favorite kid room. So so they don't have to share. Although they have to step out for the bathroom. It's kind of a maze. I don't know if you're following. So we have room, Jack and Jill back there. Another room, bedroom, bath. And this is probably the media room, but you can make it another bedroom since it has a closet. Maybe that's what it is. This is another bedroom. So we got 4 bedrooms up here. It's pretty nice. All right, so let's see what we can get for under 500,000 and still be where we are here in Royse City, close to that golf course. So let's head on over. Already have 4 bed, 3 bath, just under 2,500 square foot. This will be our single story that we show off today. Like I said, ready now. And I'll go ahead and tell you pricing on this one, under 500,000. For where we are, that is a fantastic deal. But take a look. It's still a beautiful home and a great location in the community. As you have that pavilion there. If you're like me and love volleyball, you got that volleyball net. So let's take a look. All right, so you got the office right up the front. A little bit of a bay window, that's kind of nice. And this is going to be your utility area. Nice. Fit like 4 coats there, but hey, it's something. That's kind of funny. And then they call this a 2.5 car garage. Because you got a little bit wider space over there. There's your attic access. There's your beautiful main area. Yeah, kind of all in one space here. You got living, you can put some dining there, plenty of counter space, and you got that corner pantry back there. All right, and right off the main area through these double doors, it's a big open room. Kind of use this as your playroom. If you have kids sharing a room, this is a good option as well. Once again, one thing I love about Bloomfield, they don't shy away from these corner cuts and kind of rounded edges, and always got the window benches, love that. But yeah, they are true to their style, and some people like that style. Decent sized patio. And then, hold up. What is up there? This isn't a 1-story. Didn't mean to trick you. I honestly forgot that they did that. On the Cypress 2. I should remember, right? It's a model over in Lavon, not far from here. But there is an upstairs part. It's kind of a 1.5. We'll call it that. So yeah, down here you have the 2 other bedrooms. Closet there. Alrighty. Some understair storage. Bigger understair storage. Alright. Seriously forgot that this floor plan did this, but it's pretty cool. This is the favorite kid, best space. So you have kind of your loft landing, plenty of natural light. This is kind of the closed off bedroom area. Decent sized closet. And they get their own bathroom. So, those of you with 3 kids or more, I know you already have one in mind. It's typically the oldest, but not always. Which one you want it upstairs, you know? You want just a little bit more separation from you down here. So yeah, so that is the Cypress 2 floor plan. Alrighty, so we're headed over to the big one now. And this one, like I said, was built for a certain buyer. So they picked out all the specs, upgrades. It's got so many nice upgrades, but had to back out. So that means you can get a great deal. So let's take a look. All right, like I said before, this home was spec'd out for a buyer who had to pass on it, which means you get a great deal on just about every upgrade that they chose, which is a lot. So let's take a look at this beautiful 4,000 square foot home. This is gonna be at Primrose with the second story option. As you can see, 3-car side-by-side garage. It's huge in there. So let's take a look. Got the upgraded door. I got the wood look tile flooring all throughout. Have that circle entry, corner office, and they got a couple cutouts there. Still decent sized closet. So if you wanted to make this a bedroom, you could. These pass-throughs are so much fun. Yeah, you'll see the upgrade to the wood staircase. That's just beautiful, and there's more where that came from. First, let's check out the mud bench area and the closet. You got another closet. There's no shortage of closets. This is gonna be your closest bathroom to the front door, but also you're by your garage. So this is your utility. And this is going to be going in through the 1-car side of the garage. And it's not right beside each other, so there's a little bit of separation, which gives you that extra space in the middle. Makes this feel huge. Also, you got your attic access. All right, so we're back over here by the entry. To the left, you have a huge dining space with chandelier and really high ceilings. And on this side, you have the 2 bedrooms with cutout by the window, decent size closet. And they share this bathroom, another cutout by the window, decent sized closet. So yeah, like I said, they chose quite a bit of upgrades. So some of them you'll see like the beams up there, the tile on the fireplace surround going all the way up. They have the pot filler, the upgraded cabinetry, just beautiful. Your double oven, decent sized pantry. And this will be your back patio. They have it extended a little bit past the usual spot. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah. So let's check out the master. A few more features upgraded in there. So you got the pop-up ceiling. Large window bench. I love that they do the lighting up there because that gives you room for the bed, but still not missing any lighting. Take a look here. They did that corner bathtub, kind of a deeper soaking bathtub, split vanities. There's your toilet, linen closet, large closet, and the closet has a closet in it. Or in Texas, a lot of people make this the gun safe, but you know, you can do whatever you want, I guess. It's your house. And if you want this to be your house, definitely call me, because they want this one to go. Like I said, it was going. They built it for someone else who had to back out. So they are ready to kind of make a good deal. So reach out and we can get that for you. Let's head upstairs. They have some cool options up here as well. First of all, this railing is just beautiful. The wood and metal, it's an upgrade. Closet here, desk there. First room right off the bat with good sized closet. You're not lacking in space here. Like I said, over 4,000 square foot home. So there's this guy's bathroom. This is gonna be your game room landing area with a media room, proper one, very large one. So you got high ceilings. You can do some cool stuff in here. Put a big TV, and that's gonna be your attic access. And then up a couple steps, kind of a walkway here, catwalk. It's gonna be this second bedroom. Also decent size. With an ensuite. So yeah. So how do we feel about this all decked out, upgraded Primrose? Let's get back to the desk and talk pricing. All right, we are back at the model. Just wanted to give you the facts and figures. Starting out with the community, this is Stone River Glen. The builder we looked at today was Bloomfield. We are right across the street from the Stone River Golf Course. And right now they are throwing in a 6-month membership to that golf course with your purchase here at Bloomfield. Not sure how much longer they're gonna do that, but that's what they're doing right now. The amenities, as you saw currently, are a volleyball court and a pavilion. One to come, there's gonna be an extra putting green, a pool, playground, and maybe a school. That's kind of in the talks right now. As far as taxes go, this is one of the best around. No mud, no PID. Your taxes altogether come in at 2.1, and you are in Royse City ISD. The HOA here annually is one of the lowest I've seen kind of around here at all, just anywhere really. $550 a year is the HOA here to live next to that golf course. So let's talk pricing. So that first one that we saw, that 2-story on the corner lot, that's gonna be the Dewberry 3 floor plan, 3,261 square feet, 5 bed, 3.5 bath, 2-car garage. Right now that one's $513,279. I think there's gonna be some wiggle room. And so definitely, if you're interested in that one, reach out. I don't see that lasting long. Next, that 1.5 story, you know, that one with the bonus room for the favorite kid or the kid that you want some space from. Sometimes, we love our kids. Is that Cypress 2 floor plan, 2,462 square foot, 4 bed, 3 bath, and that was that 2.5, that wider garage. Right now, 463, 397. And then that big one, the 4,062 square foot Primrose FE6. They got some funny names. That just tells you so many upgrades. They chose a lot. Was 717,000, now 649,000. Let me say that again. 717, now 649. So under 650 for a 4,000 square foot home. Once again, 2.1 tax rate. Royse City ISD, 550 HOA. Fantastic deal. All those you can move in right now. I know this isn't for everyone, and so if you saw this video and you're like, that's okay, that's not really me, we'd still love to help you out. My team and I, we specialize in new construction. Born and raised here, we are natives. We can help match your budget and lifestyle needs to the right community. But as always, we don't know you need help until you reach out. So please reach out. Our number is here below, and I will see you in the next one.